What's up guys, it's Lorinda. Welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about dreams. I'm so excited for this video. We're going to talk about how to take control of your dreams, dream journaling and tracking your dreams, and how to use sleep as a spiritual experience, or really just experiencing sleep as a spiritual experience that it is. So I'm super excited about this video. I've been wanting to do it for a while, so let's jump right in. So before we even get into dreaming, we need to talk about how to set the scene in order to have good dreams and to remember your dreams. So the first thing that is required to have good dreams is to have good sleep. You can't dream well if you don't sleep well. So make sure you're getting enough hours of sleep. Dreams happen in the REM cycle, the REM area of your sleep. So this is when your arms and legs become paralyzed so that you're not literally like acting out your dream in your sleep, although a lot of people do. I personally sleepwalk and sleep talk, but you're not going to have good dreams if you're not getting this good sleep. So that's the number one thing you need to make sure that you're doing. Another thing that you want to do is make sure that you're comfortable while you're sleeping, because discomfort can lead to nightmares and bad dreams. Say for instance, like you're hot and sweaty at night. That's probably what's going to make you have a hot and sweaty dream where you're running away from someone and they're about to kill you. Like, the state that your body is in while you're sleeping, the comfort that you feel, that's going to transfer into your dreams and determine the kind of dreams that your mind produces. So once you're getting enough sleep and you're sleeping comfortably, if you're still having a hard time remembering your dreams or having vivid dreams or having positive dreams, there are still a lot of ways that you can combat this. A very popular way in Native American culture is the dream catcher. Dream catchers act like a spider's web by trapping the bad dreams or visions while allowing the good ones to filter through. So the bad dreams get caught in the web and are destroyed by sunlight, while the good dreams filter down through the feathers and gently reach the person who is sleeping below. I personally do not use dream catchers, but it is a very old, very common tradition that works well for a lot of people. Now, I personally have had great sleep by using crystals. Specifically, I use rose quartz. So rose quartz is very well known as a crystal that attracts love and light and positivity, but it also helps with sleep disorders and depression. So with rose quartz, all you need to do is take it, charge it by the sun, put it under your bed or under a pillow while you're dreaming, and guaranteed it's going to affect your dreams. I actually did this by accident. I had a rose quartz face roller in my skincare fridge under my bed, and all of a sudden I was having the most vivid, like most clear dreams that were revealing so much to me, and I'm like, why is this happening? I realized the rose quartz was under my bed, did my research, and that was why. It was removing a lot of anxieties that I had, calming my spirit while I was sleeping. So very much look into all crystals. I recommend rose quartz, but they all do different things, so look into crystals, see what will work best for you. Another tried and true tradition is putting a glass of water by your bed. Now granted, I started doing this because I get thirsty in the middle of the night and I just need a little hydration station, but it's actually a very good thing to do. So it's actually believed that keeping a glass of water next to your bed and level to your head while you're sleeping, that the water absorbs the negative thoughts and helps produce more positive dreams for you. Now you should probably pour it down the sink, down the drain when you're done, if it's like collecting negative energy, but I personally, I just drink it because I be thirsty. But you should probably just pour it down the drain and get some more water if you want to drink. So those are just a few tips to help set the stage for you and to set you up to get the best possible dream experience that you can get. So now I want to talk about how you can control your dreams, or like I like to call it, how to dream with intention. So a lot of people think dreams are just these things that appear out of thin air and they just happen to us and we're just along for the ride, which sometimes your dream can be a little sporadic or it can be random. Of course that will happen, but we have a lot more control over our dreams than most people realize that we do. So the first way to make sure that you have control over your dreams is to make sure that you're thinking positively before you go to sleep. What your dreams often are a compilation of your subconscious thoughts becoming pictures in front of your eyes. So what you think about all day and what you think about right before you go to sleep have a huge major role in how your dreams are going to turn out, what you're going to dream about. So you want to make sure that you're thinking positive thoughts before you go to sleep. I always pray right before I go to sleep, just to like get my mind and body ready to experience sleep for what it is, and also just to pray that I wake up in the morning. But you just want to make sure that you do something to get your mind prepared to have the most positive dream experience as possible. So think about something positive before you go to sleep. Now, once you are asleep and you're dreaming, the best thing that you can do to control your dreams is to realize that you are dreaming. And I think a lot of people have a hard time with that sense of awareness, like, this is just a dream, this is just a dream. As soon as you realize that you are in a dream, you have complete control over it. So knowing the difference between your dream state and real life is very important. Know when you're dreaming. As soon as you realize that you're dreaming, what you think in your mind is what's going to happen. Your brain is literally controlling your dream as it rolls out before you. So while you're sleeping, if you have a monster chasing you and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die, you're gonna die in your dream. So in your dream, if you're sleeping and you have a monster chasing you and you're like, it would be a shame if he were to slip on a banana peel, then a banana peel is gonna appear out of thin air and he's gonna slip and fall on a banana peel, and you're not gonna die in your dreams. Like, you literally have all of the control in your mind what's going to happen with your dream, but you have to realize that you're dreaming in order to make what you want to happen. Another way to control your dreams is to decide who you want to bring into your dreams, and also to go visit people in their dreams. So disclaimer here, a lot of times people dream about loved ones who have passed away or who they no longer have communication with here on earth. And I have actually had this conversation with several different pastors and gotten different answers. Some people believe that when your loved ones move on to heaven, they can come and visit you in a dream, and they can tell you things. They can tell you that they're okay, that they're comfortable, that they're happy, not to worry about them. They can give you ideas on what you should do in certain situations in life. That's what some people believe. Other people believe that we love this person so much, right? And we just want to hear from them, and we know what they would tell us. So people believe that we just imagine the person visiting us in our dream and imagine them as who we know them to be and what we would expect them to say, and that we just create that narrative ourselves in our head. Now, do I have the power or the jurisdiction to tell you which one is true? No, I don't. I don't really know. I've been visited by loved ones in dreams, but I don't know if that was really them talking to me or if I had conjured that up in my mind. I know that what they said to me was positive, and it's something that I know that person would say, but it also could have been something that I came up with in my mind. So that's just a side note. However, if you do want to visit someone in their dream, or you want someone to visit you in your dream, for me, this is where prayer comes into play. That's something I would talk to God about. You know, you don't want to communicate with anyone in another life, the afterlife, whatever, without doing so through God, because that's just leaving room for anything to come and have communication with you. But if you want a loved one to visit you in your dreams, I would just say pray on it, talk to God about it, think about them before you go to sleep, and they may visit you. It might really be them, or it might be an illusion of them. Either way, it'll probably be comforting to you. It'll probably be a positive experience that you want to see. So I definitely still recommend it either way. Now, this is what gets a little weird. You also can visit other people in their dreams and kind of like force yourself into their dreams. This also comes with the whole setting the scene before you go to sleep. If you think about someone with intention, or even pray about someone with intention, I've had this happen to me before where I think about people or pray about people as I'm going to sleep. I'll wake up the next day and they'll say, "You were in my dreams." It's just like a weird spiritual thing that happens. I don't have any scientific reason why that would make any sense, but that's what I've experienced. So if you want to have dream experiences with someone, it helps to pray about them or think about them before you go to sleep. So dreaming is this very weird state, right? It's like you're between being awake and being asleep, and kind of like you're in between being alive and being dead when you're sleeping. You know, your body is completely turned off, but your brain is still going. So something that's really been terrifying for me when it comes to sleep is sleep paralysis. And allegedly, medically, this is described as when your body is still sleeping, but your brain is awake. Usually your eyes are open and you're aware of the room around you, but your body has not woken up yet, so you are completely still. So sleep paralysis allegedly is this medical thing that happens. Every time I've had sleep paralysis, it has felt like a spiritual experience. So I don't believe that it just happens. I think it's very intentional, and I think that sleep is a way that other worlds, other dimensions, other lives can have access to us. I've had a lot of spiritual warfare in my sleep. I've had experiences with demons in my sleep. Like, that has happened mostly through sleep paralysis. So the first time that I had sleep paralysis, I just had that feeling. I'm sure you've had it if you've had sleep paralysis, that feeling like something's sitting on your chest. Right? I had that feeling, and like I'm just asleep and I couldn't move. But even when that happened and that was it, I just felt negative energy in the room, and I hated just feeling like helpless, just sitting there for however long it was, 30 seconds, whatever. That was horrible. But my real bad experience with sleep paralysis was being hungover after a night of going out in college, which my experiences with sleep paralysis only come after I drink. Like, it's always the day after I just finished drinking all night is when I experience sleep paralysis, which is why they call spirits, because yeah, it's not just liquor in that bottle. You're drinking literal spirits. But that's a whole nother conversation for another day. So the last time that I had sleep paralysis, I was in my apartment in college after I had just gone out and drank the night before, woke up hungover. So I'm laying in my bed, same thing happens. Eyes are open, body can't move anything. I, out of nowhere, feel the covers on my body just slowly coming down. Like, just slowly from my shoulders down to my feet, right? And at this point, I'm trying to scream, I'm trying to yell. I think someone's in the room with me. I want my roommates to hear and come and save me, but I cannot talk. I cannot say a thing. So I was just sitting there like, Jesus, 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 Lord Jesus, please help me, Lord Jesus, please. I just kept calling on Jesus, like, that's all I could do. Mind you, I'm saying this in my head because I literally can't speak. So the blanket's like being pulled around me, and I'm hearing like whispers, like someone's talking, and I feel like there's something moving around the room. So I'm just calling on Jesus, 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 Jesus. And after that, all I remember is going back to sleep for I don't know how long. And then I woke back up and everything was fine. I could move my body, all of that. But that whole experience was terrifying, and I never want to get sleep paralysis ever again. Ever. But I say this just to say that I truly do believe that dreaming and sleeping is a spiritual experience. I feel like we are in this interesting space between being awake and being asleep. I think it's very important for us to have somewhat control over it and understand what actions while I'm awake affect me while I'm sleeping, and why am I having dreams like this? Why am I having experiences like this while I'm sleeping? It's just something interesting to know and keep track of and understand. So with that being said, I keep track of all my dreams. This is my dream journal. Can you see it? This is my little dream journal. This one is pretty new, so I don't have a lot in here, but I literally just wake up, write down what I remember, put the date that it happened. I've also experienced in the past where my dreams have been predictive, and I'll have a dream and it'll be a little vague, but a couple days later something will happen in real life and it will directly relate to the dream that I just had. So I like to keep track of stuff like that, write it down. I do feel like God sends us messages in dreams. I do believe in deja vu. I believe in dreaming something and then it happens a few days later. I just think that's part of being a spiritual being and being intuitive and tuned into that. So I think it's very important that we all learn how to have control over our dreams, and make the best of them. It's such an interesting thing. You're literally sleeping and like playing a movie in your head. It's very entertaining and it can be fun. Once you learn how to control it, you learn how to have positive dreams and how to track your dreams and see what they mean over time. It's a very fun experience. And of course, I always say make sure you pray before you go to sleep, last thing before you go to sleep, and first thing when you wake up, just to protect your energy. It's a great way to start and end your day and ensure that you'll get good sleep and pray over the day ahead before you start the new one. So that is my advice when it comes to sleeping. I really could have a part 2 of this video because there's just so much to dreams and to sleeping, and I've had so many interesting experiences with that. Maybe I'll do like a story time or something, but this video was very fun to film. So if you have any suggestions on how to dream better, how to sleep better, please drop them below in the comments. Help me out, help these other people out. If you have any crazy dream stories, maybe you had something happen in a dream and it came to life, or you've had a crazy sleep paralysis experience like I have, please share, talk about it below, leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see any more videos like this, please let me know. Stay safe, stay blessed. Till next time.